Yes. What's up, my people? Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. And for those who don't know me, my name is Sarah Appeal. And to my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. You guys are amazing and beautiful at the same time. Thank you so much for supporting your girl. I don't know how to say this, but all I can say, thank you so much. I really do appreciate so much. Yeah, so on today's video, I really wanted to focus on steps to becoming a nurse, and I felt like I'm going to split this video into two. Like today I'm going to do a part one video of this because that is where I am right now. So on this part one video, I'm going to focus on how to get into the program, how to enroll into your pre-nursing program, because that is what I'm basically doing right now. And the part two video will come later on, like 4 months from now, when I'm enrolling into my nursing program. So today let us just focus on the pre-nursing, because I've realized a lot of people don't know where to start from. They really want to go into the nursing field, but they don't know where to start from. I was in that space like 2 years ago, and yeah, so I thought of doing this video so that I can give like a little bit of tip for that person who is still stranded and doesn't know where to start from. Yeah, so I'm going to do this based on my own experience, what I did, and I'm mainly going to focus on steps to becoming an RN, not LPN, not BSN, but I'm going to focus mostly on community college, because that is where I'm doing my pre-nursing now, and hopefully I'll be enrolling for my nursing program in a community college. Yeah, so let's get into it. So what I did, the first step that I did, I looked for schools around, because I didn't want to go further away. I just wanted a school that was near me. Reasons being that I had a small baby, and my workplace was also around here. So that is the reason why I was just looking for a school that is just near me, not far away. So I looked for a community college that was around me, and I was making sure, of which I really want you to make sure, that that community college is offering nursing program. So that is number one, that you really want to stick in your head. Look for that school that is offering nursing program, because there are some schools that they offer health programs, but they don't do nursing. You might find that some colleges, they do LPN but no nursing. So just put that in mind. Like for instance, around where I stay, I had two community colleges that were offering nursing programs, so that was an added advantage to me. So after looking for a college, after identifying that college that you want to go into, number two, apply to that college. Just apply to it. And when you get up, okay, applying is not so complicated. It's just an ordinary, like just applying to any other school. It is not complicated. If you are worried that you did your high school from back home, it doesn't matter. They'll just ask you a few questions, and you are like your results, like what you got in your high school. They it's not complicated. That is what I can tell you guys. If you're worried, because me, I did my high school from back in Kenya, but I applied into the program, so there's nothing to worry about. There are straightforward questions that they ask you in your application, from which I know you can handle that. Yeah, so just apply into the program, and once you get accepted, so for my school, what they did, I did a placement test. Yeah, if you're going to do your pre-nursing program, most schools, not even only on pre-nursing, even other courses, you have to do a placement test. What do I mean by a placement test? Okay, basically in my college, I had to go and do a maths and English placement test. This is just a basic test that they just test your basic maths and English. If I'm making sense, I don't know if I'm making sense, but that is what they do. They just test you on your basic English and maths. And trust me, if you went to high school and passed high school, this thing is just doable, because for them, like in my school, it was not a pass or fail test. What do I mean by pass or fail? So if you pass in that exams, of which me I did, I passed in my exams, you go directly into that program. Like me, I just started my pre-nursing directly. Like I passed my mathematics, I went and started directly from and did my maths 146. That is statistics. So you go directly into the program. But if you don't pass, that is why they say it is not a pass or fail. If you don't pass it, it doesn't mean that they disqualify you. There's a level you start from. Like for instance, let me say you fail that placement test. In my school, you might start from like another level. Like you might start with maths 86, then you level up to then maths 146. That is what I mean by that. There's a certain level that you start from, so it is not a pass or fail thing. And trust me, if you pass your your high school algebra, guys, you're good to go. There's nothing to fear about. You're good to do this. So make sure you do a little revision. I'm not saying that it's so easy to the extent that you don't do a few revision. Just changamsha akili. Like if you've stayed for long without studying, I highly recommend that you do some few revision. And revision as in, if you don't know where to get the books from, they normally have some few referrals. Like they tell you where to, they give you those articles, things to revise from. And I normally see they recommend Kaplan. Yeah, you just go to Kaplan website, and Kaplan is very good with this high school mathematics, so you can go there and do revision on that. Yeah, so that is it. What's next? So after my placement test, I was I was not assigned supervisor. Sorry, did I say supervisor? I'm sorry, advisor. I was not assigned advisor. I had to look for an advisor. That is the next step. I had to look for an advisor. So how did I get to my advisor? It's just a straightforward. The good thing about my school, it was so direct. So they just give you the link there and search for advisor. And my advisor was coming from the nursing school. So I had to search for my advisor. After getting my advisor, I had to make an appointment. So you can either go to school and see your advisor in person, or you can do what? you can meet your advisor via Zoom and set an appointment, of which me, I did that via Zoom. Yeah, I did that via Zoom, and we set a date that was working for both of us. And yeah, and you want to make sure that when you're meeting with your advisor, you want to make sure that your advisor knows the classes you're signing up for. Are you going for pre-nursing, or are you going for a nursing program? So that is a very, 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 very important thing that your advisor needs to know. Then during the advising time, your advisor will mostly tell you the courses to expect. Like, she'll tell you the classes they expect you to do during that period of time, the number of classes you're supposed to take. It's very, very important to note them down. So after my advisor told me the classes that I'm expected to take, she also advised me on how to go about them. What do I mean by that? So, like, she told me, being that you're a beginner, I'll recommend you start with maths and English. Always start with a difficult one and take it with an easy subject or easy class. Like, if you're taking one science class, make sure you take it with the these easy ones, like social class, or even at I don't know. So like me, she told me that if you're taking maths in summer, do maths and English, and that is what I did. And if you're planning to take like 3 classes, she said don't take two sciences at a go. Like, just take one science class and other humanities. Humanities is the word. So you want to make sure you take one science class and maybe 2 humanities, or one science class or one humanity. So that is how my advisor did with me, of which now 1 year down the line, I really, really, really get to know like the reason why she really advised me that, because we're taking like 2 science classes in 1 quarter, you are digging a grave for yourself. Never ever try and do that, of which I'll make another video on that, the importance of doing that. So you want to make sure that you make a good timetable. Like me, my advisor only gave me like timetable for the summer. That is when she recommended me to take maths and English. Then the next one, I do chemistry and something else. So with my school, there is a way they do things. If you cannot do, like, let me say, you can not do chemistry if you've not done English. You have to, English is a prerequisite for chemistry. So if you don't do well in English, you'll not if you do not do well, like if you get an English C, is it C? I'm not sure, but you have to pass English first before you go to chemistry class, and you have to pass in chemistry before you go to a biology class. So that is how they do it in my school. So you want to make sure you do that. So yeah, and after advising, the most important thing that you really, 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 really need to do, kindly make sure you print that timetable of all your classes. Ask for a printout, like the timetable for all the courses that you're supposed to take. And if possible, make a good timetable and put it aside, pin it somewhere, or put it in a notebook, so that you keep pace with what you're working with. So yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, so after advising, the next step is to enroll for classes. Yeah, you want to make sure you enroll classes. Make sure that you know that they're offering these classes, be it in spring, fall, winter, summer. Stay up to date on when these classes are available so that you don't get confused. So yeah, um enroll into your classes. And enrolling into the classes means that it's gonna depend on your schedule. Like, it's gonna depend on how which schedule works for you that quarter. Like me, sometimes it depends. I'm always an online person or in person. Like, if you know that that quarter you want to do an online class, guys, make sure you just make sure that you apply, you register for that class early enough, because online class tend to fill up very quickly. The moment they open up, it fills up so fast. So if you want to do an online class that quarter, make sure that you enroll in that class as soon as possible to take to fill that space, or else you'll not get that class. You'll be in a waiting list, of which you don't want to be in that position. Most of the time, if you're on a waiting list, there is a 50-50 chance you might enter into that class or you might not. So you don't want to be in that position. So make sure that if you are going to be in online learning, do as early as possible, because in-person learning, mostly they don't fill up very quickly, but I'll still recommend you sign up early according to your schedule, because you wanna sign up for classes based on the schedule that you are having. So it is very important. Yeah, is there anything that I'm forgetting? What else? So yeah, after signing up for your classes, for us, it's payment time. Is it payment time? I think so. It's payment time. So me, when I was starting my program, I didn't have financial aid. I was paying from my pocket. Yes, I was paying from my pocket. And the good thing about most colleges, for instance, my college, they do a payment plan, and into, like, they do it in 3 installments, of which, if you're that person who wants, I think it's good, especially it makes you like plan yourself. So if you want to do with payment plan, well and good. So you want to make sure that you pay before the deadline, because if you pass the deadline, you risk being taken out of that class, and you don't want that to happen. Okay, so make sure you pay on time. And if you feel that you are not able to pay on time, just design a payment plan and work with that, and everything will be okay. So I think I've said enough on this video. I don't think there's something else that I'm leaving out. I think I've explained a lot that I needed to talk about. And if you think that you're still confused about all this, you can always just comment down there, and I can always respond to your comments. Yeah, and if you think that there's something that I'm supposed to add on this video based on your own experience, other students experience, you are also free to comment down there. This will be able to help someone else that is stuck. So yeah, so let's do this together. And you guys, thank you so much. Yeah, so I think this is the end of this video, and I'm looking forward to see you guys soon. And yeah, Thank you so much for watching this, and I really do appreciate your time. You guys are amazing and beautiful at the same time. So don't forget to like, comment, and share, and please subscribe to my channel, and let's do this together. Bye and see you soon.